So the folks at askNK have launched Cascadeur Mobile, and this is a mobile version of their very powerful AI-powered animation software, and this is now available for iOS devices, specifically the iPhone and the iPad. And with the brand new version of Cascadeur Mobile, users can now create animations anywhere by simply using a set of character animation tools that are now available. And for you to get this, all you need to do is go over to the App Store, where you'll be able to download this. And some cool features that comes with this is the auto posing, the auto physics, and an AR mode that now brings character animation into augmented reality. And this is currently only possible with Cascadeur Mobile alongside the aforementioned iOS devices. And just like with other tools that have mobile versions, the Cascadeur Mobile is very compatible with Cascadeur Desktop, as you can start off your animations in Cascadeur Mobile and send them off to Cascadeur Desktop for further refinements. And with that said, let's take a look at Cascadeur Mobile. So with Cascadeur Mobile open right here, you'll notice that we've got the download button and we also have the new button. So for you to start creating something new, all you have to do is to define the name. So I'm just going to type in the word demo, click on done. And if you're using the new version, you would notice as well, something that's pretty different from what we have with the beta is one new avatar, and also the Ready Player Me platform has been integrated into this. So with this, you can now create avatars depending on what you want to make. So whether you like to make a male character, a female character, you can define all of this. You can also proceed to change the look and feel of the character. Possibly you like to give this character a different kind of clothing. You can simply do all of that. So once you're done with this, next thing you need to do is to hit on next, and this is going to load the avatar right inside of Cascadeur. Now with this loaded, you would notice that we've got a timeline. So this is where all of your animation will happen. So if you like your character to perform a particular motion, how you keyframe here is pretty simple. We go over to the position we want, possibly the 12th frame, and we can select the move tool, which you will find within the bar here, and from there we can raise this all the way up. And because this is currently using like IK, you can go ahead and just set this up quickly and you have it. At the same time, you can copy and paste keyframes how you choose or how you like. So I can go ahead and copy that, go over to a frame, say for example frame 24, click right there and do a simple paste, and that's how you get it. So you now have your character doing that. Right over here is where you have your top menu. So you can choose to turn on or turn off points depending on what you want to do. So in this case, we can go over to the point section. Let's actually get our character based. We can go over to the point section and turn on or turn off the points. At the same time, we can turn on or turn off fingers if this is also something we would like to do. Moving all the way here, this is where the auto physics thing comes in. So you can turn the activity on and off, and once you turn it on, automatically the ghost appears. So we can have that, and we can go all the way back and forth and see the activity that is happening with the auto physics. Over here is where you've got the pivot. You can turn this on and turn it off if you want. The tracks just basically tells you if you're going to work with IK, FK, or the GR mode. There's also the ghost tool, which allows you to see the ghost of the character. And if you like to see the 3D version of the silhouette, you can turn the silhouette off, and that shows you the 3D version, and you can turn this on as well. There's also trajectory. So once you turn this on, it tells you or shows you the trajectory of what you've just done. So for example, since we have this, we can have that selected, and I can just simply roll that all the way and possibly raise this a little bit upwards, and you notice the trajectory just keeps changing. So we can do all of this, and yeah, you do have the camera. So with this, you can choose if you want to be within the orthographic view, and you can also turn on the viewport spot, which you would find somewhere here. Then once we turn this on, you should be able to view this in different views. And this is also pretty cool. I mean, it's quite interesting to see that we have something like this. Something else which is also very interesting is the tween machine. So with the tween machine, you can use this to tween between. All right, so you can use this to tween between what you've got with your first keyframe, and these are the ones. So we can tween if we want the attraction, or if we don't want the attraction. And you can also select how you would like this thing to tween: previous to next, inverse to forward, and also interpolation. So we can do that tweening if we want. Next tool that we have here is the mirror tool. So at certain points in time, you would notice that your character sort of mirrors itself. So I'm going to show you guys what I mean by that. So if, for example, we are on frame 4, which we're not supposed to be, but if we're on frame 4 and I move the character hand up, I want you to notice that both hands simply moves up because this is turned on. Once we turn off mirror frame, you would notice that only one gets to move. So we can now move only this one and get that animating. So in this case, you can do all of that. And you can actually mirror however you want. You can click there, mirror to the Z-axis, the X-axis, all of that is totally possible, and you can start doing that too. And you might also notice that these tools, they have pinning, so you can turn on or turn off the pinning feature that works with them. And if you do have references, you can pull your references right in here with the video reference. Other things you can do is the AR mode. And I think this is like one of the most exciting parts. You can just simply go around your character and make certain changes as you actually preview them. And for those who like to work with textures and stuff, you can turn on or turn off textures. And this is what you currently have with this tool. However, there are certain things that are not yet here, which I think might be coming over time. Things like the animation layers are not here. And at the same time, I would love to see a more fine control of how you get to work with this. It's also going to be very nice in the near future when artists will be able to bring in their own 3D models and also read them with the Cascadeur tool to make them available for you to work with them on your iPad or on your iPhone. And for those working with Android devices, hopefully something like this is going to come over to Android very soon. However, this is what it is, and this is how you can get started with it. And of course, if you like this video or you learned something from this, you can go ahead and give a like, and don't forget to share with a friend. And until I see you guys in the next one, peace.